capacity crowd here today at Maryville High School for this great matchup. Test, test.
And from the campus of Maryville High School in Phoenix, Arizona, welcome to 2006 Arizona Youth Football League action as it's week 6 out here at Maryville High School, 59th Avenue north of I-10. It's the noon ball game, a 12 and under matchup, Future U against the Chandler Bears. Hi, everybody. I'm Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. Teams meeting in midfield for the coin toss is Future U in the gray and the orange pants. Well, Chandler Bears on the far side in that bright green and the black. So the coin toss at midfield. Coach Dimitri, the head coach for the Bears. They are 2-2 out of Chandler. Future U is out of Tempe. Their head coach is Steph. Thanks for Angie Hill getting us the rosters. So the should be a good ball game out here. Pretty evenly matched. The 10 a.m. ball game was a blowout, 62 to nothing. Future U beating the Junior Demons. So 78 degrees out here, expected to get to about 88. This school opened in 1963, so out here on the west side this afternoon in Game 2. Game 3 is 2 p.m. That'll be 12 and under Future U against the Peoria Panthers. So just awaiting the coin toss out at midfield. Got some very big ball players out here. Chandler, a couple of big people. Sage Seeley, number 49, one of the captains for Chandler, one of the big guys. No wind to speak of, so that will not affect too much. So Future U won the toss. They elected to receive. So Polotu, one of the running backs, also wearing 55. Rivera and Manley on defense for Chandler. Keep an eye on 87 Shaw and number 32 Brandon Walker. So again, winning the toss and electing to receive is Future U. Rivera 8 and Manley number 3 back to return this kick. Should be a fairly evenly matched ball game. So Cole Manley, the main return man, he's at the 25-yard line. Now he steps up. And in fact, it's 55 Sammy on the far side. And that kick, a line drive kick to the far side, is recovered by Future U. They'll have great field position, first down 10 from their own 48-yard line. So Future U, Kane Lee recovering that ball for Future U. They'll have good field position, trying to run their record to 4-0. It'll be first down and 10 for Future U from their own 49-yard line. Again, Alfred Trevino is the quarterback number 1. Bubba Martin, number 2, one of the main running backs. Sammy Tui Polutu, 55, one of the other big running backs in the backfield for Future U. First down and 10, Future U from their own 48-yard line. In fact, just underway for 10-minute quarters, and now one of the referees checking to make sure one of the uniforms fitting snugly for Future U, and we're going to have a change here as man coming out and checking in. First down and 10, Trevino goes out of the shotgun, Future U from their own 48-yard line. 3 receivers set. A handoff going right this time is Martin getting to the outside. Has running room down the far sideline, knocked out of bounds around the 33-yard line. A pickup of 19 for Martin around the right side. So Bubba Martin around that right side with a big run and knocked out of bounds on the far side by Jacob Shaw, one of the leading tacklers for Chandler. Move the chains, first down and 10. Future U at the 33 of Chandler. Alfred Trevino, the quarterback, wearing number 1, bringing in the play for Future U. They are 3-0. This is a 10 and under matchup. Just underway, 4 10-minute quarters here in the opening quarter. First down and 10, Future U at the 33 of Chandler. 4 receivers set. Trevino goes out of the shotgun. Martin, the running back, to his right. Now Martin goes in motion, an empty backfield. They swing it out to Martin, makes the catch, picks up a block, races forward inside the 30, sidesteps the tight ropes the sideline, knocked down at the 15-yard line, and it's a pickup of 18 on the play to Martin down around the left side. Shaw again over on the play, as well as Hines for Chandler. So a nice little drive started by Future U as they're on the march. First down and 10 at the 15-yard line of Chandler. Trevino brings the play in. The founder of Future U overall is Nick Offenberger. He's the founder and also head coach at McClintock. It is head coach Steph Martin is the head coach for Future U. His son Bubba Martin, number 2, the running back. First down and 10 for Future U at the 15-yard line at Chandler. 3 receivers out of the shotgun is Trevino. Martin to his right in the backfield. A man goes in motion. Trevino looks, fires towards the end zone, and it's a little bit too high in the end zone. Intended for Sammy Tuipulotu. And he was double teamed down there in the end zone. The throw a little bit too high. One of the mans on coverage then was Jaden Perez. 8:11 remaining in the opening quarter. 10 and under action. It is Future U on the move. First possession of the ball game, second down and 10. Future U at the Chandler 15-yard line. 3 receivers. Trevino out of the shotgun. The running back to the right is Martin. Trevino hands off to Martin inside, going left, trying to get to the outside. He does, picks his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run by Martin, and it's 6-0 in favor of Future U with just 8:02 remaining in the opening quarter. So Bubba Martin around the right side, a 15-yard touchdown run, and it's 6-0 in favor of Future U as they are designated the home team. If you kick an extra point, it is worth 2, as that's a little bit more difficult at this level. And Future U will try to run or pass it in. That will count for 1 point. So Future U will go for 1 point with 4 receivers. Trevino out of the shotgun, Martin to his right, who just scored that touchdown. They go for 1 point. Trevino whips it here to the near side. It is complete. And not going to get the first down was Rivera. Hines knocked him out, so the score stays 6-0 in favor of Future U on the 15-yard touchdown run by Martin. 8:02 remaining in the opening quarter. Should be a good ball game. Game 1 was a blowout. Future U, the eighth grade team, beating the Junior Demons out of Glendale 62-0. That one really got out of hand early. The quarterback for Chandler will be Mitri Huffman. His dad, Dimitri, the head coach. And we'll see who's going to be kicking off. It'll be Kovac Maddox. The kickoff man for Future U has it on the tee. Back deep for Chandler, Malone, and Harlow. Harlow on the far side, Malone here on the near side. 6-0 in favor of Future U. 8:02 remaining in the opening quarter as Maddox will kick off for Future U. A long approach here, and this is a left-footed boot, and it's a good kick from the 25-yard line. It is Malone here on the near side, and he's going to be eaten alive. Great overall defense by Future U. Coming up from the bottom of the pile, Reed Christensen, number 23, and a host of Future U ball players. Just a return of 7 yards by Malone. It'll be first down and 10 for Chandler from their own 32-yard line. They trail at 6-0, 7:52 remaining in this opening quarter. Quarterback number 7, Mitri Huffman. Running backs 22, Harlow, Malone 3, Rowland 0, Hines 5, Perez 2, the wide receivers for Chandler. Defense keep an eye on Martin 2, Sammy 55, Manley 3, Rivera 8, and Ma'afu 45 for Future U. First possession of the ball game for Chandler. They trail at 6-0, 8:02 remaining in the opening quarter. First and 10, Chandler from their own 32-yard line. Huffman goes out of the shotgun. Harlow lines up to his right in the backfield, and we've got a whistle. So a whistle and a penalty marker. And this will go against Chandler, I would guess a legal motion of some sort. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Bears from their own 27-yard line. Well, they're going to move this back. Well, it's a 15-yard penalty. Jeff, did you happen to catch what that was? Personal foul, unsportsmanlike? I wonder what it was. It was unsportsmanlike, but maybe some words were said. So a 15-yard penalty against Chandler. It'll be 1st and 25. Chandler back at their own 17-yard line. Chandler trailing 6-0, 7:51 remaining in the opening quarter. Huffman out of the shotgun, a handoff inside. Nothing doing, and a huge hit on defense that time. Sammy Tui Polotu, number 55, coming up and making a big hit on Harlow. It's going to be a loss of 3, 2nd down and 28. Chandler back at their own 14-yard line. Sammy Tui Polotu with a big hit on defense, number 55. 2nd and 28. Chandler back at their own 14-yard line. Temperatures in the low 80s, expected to get to 88. Harlow, the running back, and now timeout is called by Chandler. First of the ball game. We did not have any timeouts in the first ball game. It was a 62-0 rout by Future U, their 8th grade team. Here, the noon ball game, it's 10 and under. Future U leading 6-0 here with 7:03 remaining in the opening quarter against the Chandler Bears. A 15-yard touchdown run by Bubba Martin on the opening possession for Future U, the lone score in the ball game. This broadcast is sponsored by the Husband and Wife Law Team. For personal injury, wrongful death, call the Husband and Wife Law Team or the husbandandwifelawteam.com. That's Mark and Alexis Breyer. Also Chandler Shields, the Shields Sporting Goods store down in Chandler in the Southeast Valley. It's right next to the mall in Chandler. It's a destination built to serve athletes, families, and fans of all ages across Arizona and the East Valley. Yeah, Shields Sporting Goods getting to be very big around the country. 2nd and 28. Chandler back at their own 14-yard line. They trail at 6-0, 7:03 remaining in the opening quarter. Huffman out of the shotgun, play fake. Tosses it left side. It goes incomplete. Some good pressure coming inside for Future U. Again, it was Sammy Tui Polotu applying the pressure on that play, getting in the face of Huffman. It'll be 3rd and 28. Chandler from their own 14. They need to get all the way out to the 42-yard line, their own 42, for a first down. And Chandler does not punt the ball. 3rd and 28. Chandler back at their own 14-yard line. Huffman goes out of the shotgun. Harlow to his right. 2 receivers set. Huffman gets it and looks to throw. Steps up, lofts at left side, and it goes incomplete. Valiant attempt over there by Malone, who could not hold on. Sammy over there on coverage, as well as Kane Lee. Valiant attempt by Xavier Malone, but he couldn't quite hold on. It's 4th and 28. Chandler back at their own 14-yard line. They do not punt, so they will go for it. Second timeout called by Chandler. You can do the thing, I believe, Jeff, where you say, well, we're going to call a punt, where you just move the ball 30 yards down the field at the 10 and under. When you've got 4th and 28 from the 0 and 14, I think that's what I would do. It is 6-0 in favor of Future U on the 15-yard touchdown run by Bubba Martin. The PAT was no good as they tried to run it in. 6:51 remaining in the opening quarter.
I have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
6-0 in favor of Future U. 6:51 remaining in the opening quarter. A 15-yard touchdown run by Martin. It's 4th down and 28. Chandler from their own 14-yard line. Huffman goes out of the shotgun. He'll look to throw. Tosses here near side. It's nearly intercepted at the 20-yard line. Through the hands of Miles Reynoso. He's not happy with himself as he had potentially an interception, maybe a return for a touchdown. So on downs, Future U takes over 1st and 10 at the Chandler 14-yard line. Short field for Future U. Alfred Trevino, the quarterback, wearing number 1. Bubba Martin, number 2, had the touchdown, a 15-yard run earlier in the ball game, or at the beginning, opening drive. Martin again, the running back. 1st down and 10 out of the shotgun. Trevino with 3 receivers. Rolling right is Trevino and throwing, and a little bit high to the far side. It goes incomplete. Intended again for Sammy Tuipolotu. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Future U, again at the 14-yard line at Chandler. Should be an evenly matched ball game. Game 1, the 10 a.m. ball game. 8th grade Future U beat the Junior Demons out of Glendale 62-0. Second down and 10 for Future U at the 14-yard line. The handoff to Sammy going left with a little bit of an alley. Squirts his way to the outside, inside the 5, and drilled down about the 1-yard line. Big hit on defense by Xavier Malone for Chandler. It's a 12-yard run around the left side by Sammy Tuipolotu. It'll be 1st down and goal for Future U at the 2-yard line at Chandler. Big hit by Malone on that play. Future U trying to add to a 6-0 lead. 6:15 remaining in the opening quarter. A 15-yard touchdown run by Martin. First down and goal, Future U at the 2-yard line. Trevino out of the shotgun. They hand off to Martin inside, and he waltzes in for a 2-yard touchdown run, his 2nd touchdown run of the afternoon. It's 12-0 in favor of Future U with 5:53 remaining in this opening quarter. A pair of touchdown runs by Martin, 15 and 2 yards. So Future U does not kick the extra points. Kovac Maddox, the kickoff man. They tried the 1-point conversion last time. It did not get it. Future U will go for a 1-point conversion. Trevino out of the shotgun to his right is Martin, who scored that last touchdown. 3 receiver sets. They go for 1. It's a throw into the end zone. It goes incomplete. It was intended inside for Rovira, broken up by Maddox Harlow. So for the second consecutive time, the 1-point conversion, no good. But Future U retains the lead, 12-0, 5:53 remaining in the first quarter. So Future U so far between the two ball games has outscored the opponents 74-0. Game one at 10 a.m. the 8th graders won 62-0 over the Junior Demons out of Glendale. Maddox to kick off for Future U. Harlow on the far side, Malone here on the near side to return it for Chandler. 12-0 Future U, 5:53 remaining in this opening quarter. Maddox, a left-footed soccer-style kicker on the boot, and it's a good one. From the 31-yard line, it's Malone straight ahead, has an alley. Up over midfield, cuts it to the far side. Inside the 35, runs into one of his own men. Back the other way. Malone on the march and finally taken out of bounds inside the 15, all the way down to the 13-yard line. Cruz Rodriguez with the tackle. They spotted him out at the 17-yard line. It's a 52-yard return for Malone. So Chandler, they're actually spotting that at the 13-yard line. A 56-yard return. Check that officially. So Harlow with a 56-yard return sets up Chandler very nicely. 1st and 10 at the Future U 13-yard line. It is 12-0 Future U, 5:35 remaining in this first quarter on a pair of touchdown runs by Martin. 15 and 2 yards, both extra points as they tried for the 1-point conversion. Both were no good. Future U called a timeout. Chandler 1st down and 10 at the 13-yard line of Future U. Huffman the quarterback, Harlow is the tailback. The handoff to Harlow going left. Bounces to the outside, takes on a defender and picks up just a couple. Nice tackle by Dominic Rovira coming up from the secondary. It's a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Chandler at the 10-yard line of Future U. That big kick return of 56 yards by Malone set this up. 5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. 12-0 Future U. 2nd and 7. Chandler at the 10 of Future U. Harlow the single setback with one receiver. They hand off to Harlow going left. Gets to the outside and taken down after about a 1-yard pickup down at the 9-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Checking out for Future U is Reed Christensen, 23. 3rd down and 6. Chandler at the Future U 9-yard line. This good field position set up by the 56-yard kick return by Harlow. Third down and 6. Harlow the tailback, the single setback. He falls down. Huffman in trouble, and down he goes back at the 28-yard line. TJ Maafu with a sack there. Huffman fell down, but Maafu was there to knock him down back at the 21-yard line. A loss of 12. It'll be 4th down, and we'll call it 18 yards to go. Chandler can get a first down without scoring. They need to get down to the 3-yard line for a first down. It's 4th down and 18. 3:10 and ticking in the opening quarter, 12-0 in favor of Future U. A pair of touchdown runs by Martin of 15 and 2 yards. 4th down and 18, Chandler at the 21, Future U. Huffman goes out of the shotgun. He'll look to throw. Has pressure, being chased, races to his left and throws. It is complete on the far side. It's not going to be enough for a first down. But a nice catch on the far side by Malone. Just a couple of yards shy, and on downs, Future U will take over first down and 10 from the 6-yard line. So Future U's defense comes up big, thwarting the Chandler threat. It'll be first down and 10 for Future U from their own 5-yard line. 2:43 remaining in the opening quarter. It is 12-0 in favor of Future U. A pair of touchdown runs by Martin of 15 and 2 yards. Both conversions, as they tried for the 1-point conversion, were no good. Martin, the running back, Trevino, the quarterback for Future U. First and 10, Future U from their own 5-yard line. 3 receivers. Going in motion is Martin. A quick toss to Martin, who makes the catch on the far side, picks up a block, but taken down after just a gain of about a yard. Big tackle on defense. 32 and 95 for Chandler. Brandon Walker in on the stop. Indeed, it might be Noah Beatom, 75 instead of 95 inside. Just a gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. Future U from their own 32-yard line. Brandon Walker also in on the tackle. Minute 55 and ticking here in the opening quarter, 12-0 in favor of Future U. Future U out of the shotgun, 2nd down and 9. Trevino looks to throw. Fires long, and it's just a little bit too long here on the near side. Coverage by Malone intended for Smith. Sammy Tui Pelotu also in the vicinity. The Future U, they call a timeout. Their second. Chandler has called 2. Minute 43 remaining in the opening quarter, 12-0 in favor of Future U, and a pair of touchdown runs by Martin, 1 of 15 and 1 of 2 yards. Both PATs, as they tried to run one and throw one, were both no good. Game 1, the 8th grade game at 10 a.m. was Future U, the 8th graders, winning 62-0 over the Junior Demons out of Glendale. 2 p.m. ball game, Future U 12 and under. They face the Junior Peoria Panthers. So a minute 43 remaining in this opening quarter, 12-0 in favor of Future U, and they're facing a 3rd and 9 from their own 6-yard line. Bubba Martin will be the running back, number 2, Trevino the quarterback. 4 receivers set. The first down marker is the 16-yard line. Trevino out of the shotgun on 3rd and 9. Martin goes in motion. Trevino throws over the middle and just a little bit too high in the middle of the field. Trying to see who that was intended for, but uniform number is hard to come by as far as visually. In fact, it was intended for Cole Manley. Rivera is set to punt it away for Future U as he stands back at his own goal line. The line of scrimmage is the 9. High end over end kick, and it takes a Future U roll down at the 34-yard line. 25-yard punt by Rivera. So it certainly is a plus if you can get somebody to come in and punt, particularly when you're deep in your own end zone, or deep in your own territory, I should say. Minute 25 remaining in the opening quarter. 12-0 in favor of Future U and a pair of touchdown runs by Martin, 15 and 2 yards. The extra points, running and passing, were no good. Chandler got a big kickoff return on their last possession, 56 yards by Malone, but they were unable to cash in on it. They've got good field position again. 1st and 10, Chandler at the Future U 34-yard line. Chandler will get the ball to start the second half as Future U got it first. Both teams have one timeout remaining. Dmitry Huffman is the quarterback. His dad, Dimitri, is the head coach. Chandler 1st and 10 at the Future U 34-yard line. High snap, and this play is whistled dead. A legal motion against Chandler, moving it back 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15. Ball at the 39 of Future U. Royce Rowland, number 0, now in at running back to the left of Huffman. 1st and 15. Chandler at the 39, now going in motion is Perez around the left side. Huffman being chased to the left side. Going to take off himself and steps out of bounds after about a 3-yard gain down to about the 35-yard line on the far side. It'll make it 2nd down and 12. Chandler at the Future U 35-yard line. Maryville High School out here on the west side, 59th Avenue north of I-10. Opened in 1963. It'll be 2nd down and 12, I should say, for Chandler. Well, but let's call it 2nd down and 11. They spotted the ball at the 34 of Future U. Clock ticking at 40 seconds and counting. First quarter, 12-0 Future U. Handoff, Mitri, the handoff to Harlow going left. Holding or penalty marker comes in. Looks like in the vicinity of holding. A second penalty comes in, and I imagine this one's coming back. Nice run by Harlow, but the betting man says that it's holding against Chandler. That was the vicinity of the flag. It was a nice run by Harlow, but potentially the holding penalty sprung him for the nice play. There were 2 penalties on the play, probably both against Chandler. Well, they're going to holding against the defense, Future U. Well, it shows you I don't know too much. That was strange. Holding against the defense. Well, let's see if the referees change their mind or sort this thing out. The penalty will officially go against Future U. Referees really not quite sure what's going on here. They marched it one way, now back the other. There were 2 penalties on the play. Could they be offsetting? 25 seconds remaining in the opening quarter, 12-0 in favor of Future U. I think we're going to just do that play over. Offsetting penalties, 2nd down and 10. Chandler at the 34 of Future U. This may be the final play of the opening quarter, 25 seconds remaining. 12-0 Future U, 2nd down and 10. Chandler at the 34. They hand off to Harlow inside, and he's going to be bottled up after maybe a gain of a yard at best. Some good defense inside. Cole Manley coming up from the secondary position and some other big guys inside. That is the end of the opening quarter. It is 12-0 in favor of Future U.
I have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. Start the second quarter, 4 10-minute quarters. It is 12-0 Future U on a pair of touchdown runs by Martin, 15 and 2 yards. Both conversions were no good. So we start this second quarter, a very evenly matched ball game. The Bears of Chandler 2-2. Future U is 3-0. This is a 10 and under matchup. Chandler with the ball, 3rd down and 11 at the 35 of Future U. Huffman, the quarterback, goes out of the shotgun with 2 receivers. Harlow, the running back, to his right in the backfield. Huffman has pressure, in trouble, and down he goes. He unloaded that ball. Just got it away from Bubba Martin. Martin came hustling in and really disrupted that play, but Huffman got rid of the ball. They're going to call intentional grounding? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, they're simply going to spot that at the line of scrimmage from before. It'll be 4th down and 11. Incomplete pass, but Martin, Bubba Martin, Stefan Jr., some big time pressure on that play. Chandler facing a 4th and 11 at the Future U 35-yard line. It is 12-0 in favor of Future U. 9:44 remaining in the first half. Chandler calling their 3rd and final timeout in the first half. Again, Shields Sporting Goods. It's not Shields, it's Shields. Out of Chandler, it's down by the Chandler Mall down in Chandler in the Southeast Valley. From outfitting local teams to hosting in-store events, Chandler Shields is proud to support games, moments, communities that bring people together. Chandler Shields is honored to support the Arizona Youth Football League while celebrating athletes' teamwork and the dedication that it takes to compete to move up to the next level. Yeah, Shields Sporting Goods really getting big all around the country. Big outfit. They've got all that stuff down there in Chandler. The 35-foot Wildlife Mountain, interactive arcade, miniature bowling, shooting gallery game. Also treat yourself to Fuzzy Wig's Candy Store and Gina's Cafe. So they've got about everything down there at Shields Sporting Goods in Chandler. right. 4th down and 11, Chandler at the 35-yard line. A low snap. Harlow throws it up for grabs, and it's nearly intercepted. Nearly picked off. It was Dominic Rovira stepped in front of the receiver and nearly picked it off, and on downs, Future U will take over 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line as 9:37 remaining in the opening half. 12-0 in favor of Future U on the 2 touchdown runs by Bubba Martin, 15 and 2 yards. Both 1-point conversions were no good. Future U goes to work 1st and 10 from their own 35. Alfred Trevino Jr. will go out of the shotgun. Martin, the running back, to his right with 3 receivers. Martin, a pair of touchdowns this afternoon. He goes in motion. Trevino throws to the near side. It's complete to Rovira. They're going to say his knee was down about the 32-yard line as he went down to make that catch. It'll be a loss of about 3.5, making it 2nd down and 13. So Dominic Rovira going down to make that catch, and the knee hit the turf. In fact, they're going to actually spot that ball closer to the 30-yard line, making it about 2nd down, and we'll call it about 14. Incomplete, or, well, it shouldn't have been. Yeah. 2nd and 14 for Future U from their own 31-yard line. Trevino out of the shotgun, a handoff going right this time, trying to get to the outside, and penalty marker comes in. This is a foot race down the near sideline. And that's Sammy Tuipulotu going all the way, but there's a penalty marker. If it counts, it goes for 70 yards, but there's a marker. Sammy Tuipulotu going 70 yards, but the guess is this is going to come back. A nice run by Sammy, but it's going to come back most likely. My guess is holding against Future U. 9:06 remaining in the half. Future U leading 12-0. A pair of touchdown runs by Martin, 15 and 2 yards. Both conversions no good. So the 70-yard touchdown run by Tuipulotu was called back. A holding penalty most likely against Future U. The ball be spotted at the 18-yard line of Future U. It'll be 3rd and 26. Well, 2nd and 26 they show on the far side. Trevino out of the shotgun with 2 receivers. Martin to his left in the backfield. The handoff to Martin going right. In trouble in the backfield and maybe got 2 at best. Up from the bottom of the pile, Jacob Ocampo. So Ocampo making the tackle after a gain of maybe 2. Third down and 27. Future U with the ball at their own 17-yard line. They need their own 45 and over for the first down. Clock ticking at 8:15 and counting in the first half, 12-0 in favor of Future U. 4 receivers. Trevino goes out of the shotgun. Martin to his left in the backfield. Trevino will look to throw, has time. Fires deep down the left side, and it goes incomplete. Just led the receiver just a little bit too far. Intended for Cole Manley. Coverage over there by Jaden Perez for Chandler. Punting situation for Future U. They punted the last time with Dominic Rovira, and it was 25 yards. The third and final timeout called by Future U. They face a 4th down and 27 back on their own 17-yard line, due Future U. Game 1 at 10 a.m., the 8th grade game. Future U won 62-0 over the Junior Demons out of Glendale. This ball game, the noon game, 10 and under, Future U winning 12-0 over the Chandler Bears, and 2 p.m., 12 and under, Future U against the Junior Peoria Panthers. That the 12 and under matchup. Husband and Wife Law Team is also a sponsor of the program. The Mark and Alexis Breyer. Check out husbandandwifelawteam.com for wrongful death, personal injury. They've got a lot of neat ads on TV. Final 4 ads. Mark Breyer, Alexis, they're all involved in the ads, and pretty funny ads on TV. The last one, they had them shooting baskets in the office. Mark was throwing the ball around. It was kind of funny. 4th and 27 for Future U back of their own 17-yard line. They're going to throw, and this is complete to Martin out of the backfield on the left side. Has a couple of blockers. Races forward, and Martin has got a step on the defenders. He may go all the way for a touchdown. Martin will go all the way. Penalty on the far side, though, at the 38-yard line. It would go for 83 yards on that pass to the far side, but there's a penalty over on the far side around the 38 of Future U, and that's going to be holding against Future U, and that's coming back. Bubba Martin has got tremendous speed, but all for naught. Holding against Future U, it was Sammy Tuipulotu that I guess was the guilty party. And as usual, Future U, they claim they didn't do it. That's what, where was the holding? They don't believe it. So we will see where this ball is spotted. So the 83-yard touchdown is called back. It'll be 4th down and 17 for Future U at their own 27-yard line. They need just over their own 45 for the first down, so they will get another play. .742 remaining in the half, 12-0 in favor of Future U. A pair of touchdown runs by Martin. 15 and 2 yards. The PATs were no good. Trevino will go out of the shotgun. Dominic Smith comes in at the last sign. What was that? 4th and 17, Future U from their own 27-yard line. Trevino out of the shotgun. He'll look to throw, steps up, fires over the middle, and that nearly picked off. Nearly intercepted inside. Big number 32 for Chandler. Brandon Walker for Chandler nearly picked that one off, and on downs, Chandler will take over with good field position. 1st and 10 at the Future U 27-yard line. 7:36 remaining in the half, so a slow second quarter. It is 12-0. 12-0 in favor of Future U, and Chandler goes to work 1st and 10 at the 27 of Future U. Chandler has had their opportunities but not able to cash in. Both teams out of timeouts. Harlow in the backfield, as well as Royce Rowland, number 0. First down and 10. Harlow gets it. They hand off to Rowland inside and picks his way for a couple of yards. Tackle made inside by Sebastian Garcia after a pickup of a yard at second down and 9. Chandler at the 26 of Future U. Approaching 7 minutes remaining in the first half. 12-0 Future U. Chandler will get the ball to start the second half. Harlow gets a snap and lofts it in traffic, and it is intercepted by Future U. Future U with the interception. Cruz Rodriguez stepped in front of the receiver, and it'll be 1st and 10. Future U at their own 23-yard line. Cruz Rodriguez with the interception for Future U. So Harlow throwing the interception. Chandler not able to take advantage of the good field position. Future U takes over 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. .6:42 remaining in the half. 12-0 Future U, and a pair of touchdown runs by Martin, 15 and 2 yards. He had an 83-yard pass, run, catch, called back due to holding. 1st and 10, Future U from their own 23-yard line. Trevino out of the shotgun, a quick toss here to the near side. It is complete. Slipping a couple of tackles and racing forward was Rovira. Rovira gets ahead, no compo on the tackle after a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Second down and 8 for Chandler from their own 25-yard line. Or I should say 2nd down and 8, Future U from their own 25. 6:15 and ticking in the half. 12-0 in favor of Future U. Chandler gets the ball to start the second half. 2nd down and 8. Ball resting for Future U at their own 25-yard line. Trevino out of the shotgun. 3 receivers. Martin to his left in the backfield. Trevino rolls to his left and throws. Complete to the far side. And a big gainer close to the 40-yard line. Sammy Tui Peloto and Malone on the tackle. It'll be a gain of 14 on the play. Well, they're actually going to spot that at the 37, a gain of 12, would you say? Yes, it was Sammy Tui Peloto. Malone. Move the chains. Future U 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Trying to add to a 12-0 lead. 5:20 remaining in the first half. 3 receivers. Trevino out of the shotgun. Martin to his right in the backfield. Trevino gets a snap. The handoff to Martin going straight ahead. Doesn't get much. Maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage at most. It was Noah Beatom. Noah Beatom in on the stop. The big man in the interior line at 2nd down and 10. Chandler get the ball to start the second half. Trevino brings in the play for Future U. They are 3-0 on the season. Martin, the running back, wearing number 2, has both touchdowns, 15 and 2 yards. 2nd and 10, Future U from their own 37. 3 receivers, Trevino out of the shotgun, Martin to his right in the backfield. Trevino looks to throw, lofts it up here to the near side, and then is picked off at the 48-yard line. And bringing it back the other way and finally stepping out of bounds right around the 10. The interception made by Chandler, Maddox Harlow. So Harlow picking off that interception, returned it down to the 14-yard line, a return of 34 yards. So Chandler in business, 1st and 10 at the Future U 14-yard line. 4:07 remaining in the half, 12-0 in favor of Future U. Pair of touchdown runs by Martin of Future U, 15 and 2 yards. Both conversions were no good. Chandler get the ball to start the second half. 1st down and 10. Chandler at the 14-yard line of Future U. Rowland is the tailback. Instead, they hand off. This is Malone going left, and he fights his way down to the 9-yard line. And Malone shaken up on the play. Let's make sure that it is him. A gain of 5 on the play by Malone. A break in the action. 4 minutes remaining in the half. 12-0 Future U.
I have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
So Malone goes off the field for Chandler. He picked up 5 on that play. It'll be 2nd down and about 5 for Chandler, just inside the 10-yard line of Future U. 3:55 and ticking in the half. 12-0. Future U leads it. Huffman, the quarterback, goes under center. The tailback is Rowland. Handoff to Rowland, lost the handle on it, and he goes back and dives on it and got on top of it the 12-yard line. A loss of 3 on the play after the faulty exchange. Chandler will get the ball to start the second half. Both teams are out of timeouts. 3:23 and ticking in the half. 12-0 Future U. The two Future U teams, the 8th grade team won 62-0 over the Junior Demons in game 1. This game 12-0, so Future U has outscored opponents 74-0. 3rd down and 8. And that play didn't get off the schneid as Huffman went down on one knee at the 15-yard line. A loss of 3, couldn't get things underway. So Chandler has had opportunities getting down deep in Future U territory, but once again, it's going to come down to 4th down and 10. They going to try to do something here once again, but they have not been able to earlier in the ball game, getting down in good field position. But they were turned away by good defense for Future U. Mitri Huffman brings in the play for Chandler on 4th down and 10 at the 15-yard line of Future U. Huffman goes under center. Harlow the single setback with 2 receivers. Handoff to Harlow going left, has a hole, breaks to the outside, slips 1 tackle, and I think he's going to be shy of the 1st down by maybe a yard. Tui Pelotu on the tackle, and he needed 10 yards and only got 8. So Harlow landed on the ball, probably knocked the wind out of him, and they're going to spot the ball 2 yards shy of the 1st down. Future U will take over 1st and 10 from their own 7-yard line with a minute 57 remaining in the half. 12-0 Future U. So this may be a referee's timeout, but, well, the injured player, Harlow, going off on the far side. Chandler gets the ball to start the second half. Chandler's had their opportunities, knocking on the door, getting deep into Future U territory, but Future U's defense has turned them away. First and 10, Future U from their own 7-yard line. Trevino goes out of the shotgun. Martin now goes in motion. Swinging out to Martin, and it was tipped at the line of scrimmage by a member of Chandler. It's Julian Azevedo. So Azevedo getting a hand on that. It goes incomplete, stopping the clock with 1:51 and a half. 12-0 in favor of Future U on a pair of touchdown runs by Martin of 15 and 2 yards. The conversions were no good. Second down and 10, Future U from their own 7-yard line. They cannot afford a turnover deep in their own territory. And Chandler get the ball to start the second half. 4 receivers. Trevino out of the shotgun, Martin to his left in the backfield. Trevino looks to throw, fires over the middle a little bit too high. Have some contact in the middle of the field. Intended for Sammy Tui Pelotu, but some contact in the middle of the field. It goes incomplete, third down and 10. If Chandler's defense can stand up here and keep Future U trapped deep in their own territory, the Bears may get a chance to put some points on the board here yet in the first half. Temperatures in the low 80s, expected to maybe get 88 by 4 p.m. 1:45 remaining in the half, 12-0 in favor of Future U, and third and 10, Future U from their own 7-yard line. They need their own 17 for the first down, and this snap gets past the quarterback into the end zone. Trevino on it, and it's going to be a safety. Awadala and Bitam in the vicinity for that safety, so it's now 12-2. That snap happened very quick, and I'm not sure if Trevino was even ready for it. I certainly wasn't quite ready. It is a safety for Chandler. They trail it 12-2, 1:11 remaining in the half, and Chandler will get the ball back on the free kick. Maddox will kick off. Rolling back deep for Chandler. In professional football, they punt it off. They punt the ball. The referees here had a little bit of trouble which direction that the team was kicking in. So Maddox will kick it. Free kick, Harlow and Roland, number 0, back deep on the far side. Let's see. It's normally punted from the 20-yard line. They place the tee down at the 25, does Maddox for Future U. Maddox, the left-footed kicker, will kick off on the free kick for Future U. Future U leading at 12-2, 1:34 remaining in this first half. And an onside kick is fielded, but a penalty marker, and I think it's offside against Future U. And they'll back that up about 5 yards. Now they will kick off from the 20. So the free kick after the safety will come from the 20-yard line now after offside on the kickoff by Future U. The scoreboard showing a minute 34 remaining in the half, 12-2, Future U leading. Now Maddox kicks it deep, and that is fielded at the 42-yard line. The return man was down on one knee. Rowland had it, and yes, he was able to bring it back to about the 35. Looked like they just covered up the ball, but they let him return it a couple of yards. The ball be spotted at the 34, Future U. So Chandler looking to cash in on this good field position. They haven't been able to so far other than getting the safety. Minute 26 remaining in the half. Both teams out of timeouts. 12-2 in favor of Future U. Chandler first and 10. The Future U 34-yard line. Chandler will get the ball to start the second half. First and 10. Harlow, the running back. The handoff to Harlow going straight ahead, and he's going to get a big bear hug. The line of scrimmage. TJ Maafu there to make the stop. A loss of 1, second down and 11. 1 minute showing on the scoreboard clock. Second down and 11. Rolling right as Huffman lofts it up deep down the far side, and it goes incomplete. Luke Hines had it for a moment. Some good defense on the far side. Dominic Rovira over there, third down and 11. 4 down territory for Chandler. 51 seconds remaining in the half, 12-2 in favor of Future U. Third and 11, Chandler at the 35 of Future U. Huffman out of the shotgun being chased. Throws here near side. It goes incomplete. Martin was giving chase. It was intended over here for Malone. It'll be 4th down and 11 for Chandler at the 35 of Future U. Chandler has really not been able to take advantage of the field position other than getting the safety. It is 12-2 Future U, 46 seconds remaining in the half, and Chandler gets the ball to start the second half. Chandler not able to cash in other than the safety on the field position. 4th down and 11 for Chandler at the 35, Future U. Huffman out of the shotgun. He'll look to throw, being chased going right. Throws on the run and throws it out of bounds. Being chased by Maafu on the far side, and on downs, Future U takes over. 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. It's 40 seconds remaining in the half, no timeouts. Future U leading 12-2. Pair of touchdown runs by Martin, the running back for Future U. 15 and 2 yards. The PAT's no good. Chandler getting a safety on a bad snap that they tackled Trevino in the end zone moments ago. So no timeouts remaining for either squad. Again, Chandler gets the ball to start the second half. It is 12-2 in favor of Future U. 40 seconds remaining in the half. 1st and 10, Future U from their own 35-yard line. Trevino out of the shotgun, 4 receivers. In motion is Martin. Trevino lofts it deep down the near side and had a man. A penalty marker comes in. Intended for Rovira. Malone and Harlow pleading their case that they did not interfere on that play, but a penalty marker in that vicinity of defensive holding or interference in the defensive secondary. It'll be a 15-yard penalty against Chandler. That only took 4 seconds. 36 remaining in the half. 36 seconds remaining half. 12-2 Future U. And 1st and 10. Future U at midfield. 3 receivers. Trevino out of the shotgun. Martin lines up to his right in the backfield. He goes in motion. Trevino swings it out to Martin, who makes the catch. Dodged one tackler, but could not get away from Malone. It's going to be a loss on the play of about 3, and the clock will continue to tick. They can't stop the clock. It'll be 3rd and 13. 15 seconds and ticking in the half. Might be the final play of the half. 3rd and 13. Future U at their own 47-yard line. A quick toss here near side is complete. It is caught in a tremendous tackle by Harlow here on the near side. The ball was caught by Sammy Tuipulotu, but Maddox Harlow with a huge hit on the near side. Again, Chandler will get the ball to start the second half. Start the halftime break, 10 minutes. It is 12-2, Future U leading it here at halftime.
I have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
And we start the second half. Our score is 12-2 in favor of Future U. A pair of touchdown runs by Martin, 15 and 2 yards. Then a safety in the second quarter. Chandler tackling Trevino, the quarterback of Future U, in the end zone. So Chandler will get the ball to start the second half. Maddox's kickoff, a pooch kick here to the near side. And that ball is loose. They'd better fall on it. And Chandler does fall on it here at the 44-yard line. And falling upon it, Luke Hines. So it's one thing you got to do is really hop on that, those short kicks to make sure you get on them. So we're talking Chandler really hasn't taken full advantage of the opportunities that they've had. They've had some pretty good field position, but the only thing that they really took advantage of with the field position was the safety. So pretty good field position now for Chandler, 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. Game one, it was Future U, the 8th grade team, beating Junior Demons out of Glendale 62-0. And then 2 p.m. ball game day, Future U 12-0 against the Junior Peoria Panthers. Chandler 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. They trail at 12-2 here at the start of the second half. Mitri Huffman, the quarterback. Well, we've got somebody coming in late. Harlow, in fact, is the quarterback. He will get the snap and a handoff inside. It is Malone racing to his right, getting to the outside and into the secondary, and he's going to have a big gain on the play and a gain of 20. Gain of 20 for Malone. All the way down, and Cole Manley and some other Future U ball players making the tackle. So Maddox Harlow is taken over at quarterback wearing 22, and Xavier Malone, the running back. 1st down and 10 for Chandler at the 34-yard line of Future U. Harlow going to take it himself, and he's in trouble, and down he goes. And that really messed that up for Future U, Sebastian Garcia. It's going to be a loss of about 5 back to the 39-yard line of Future U. So whenever Chandler has got an opportunity to get down and knock on the door for some touchdowns, Future U is back, knocked them back and had some good defense. 2nd down and 15 for Chandler at the 39-yard line of Future U. Harlow, the quarterback, goes out of the shotgun. Gets the snap. Tosses it left side, and this is intercepted by Future U. Future U with the interception. Dominic Rovira was in the vicinity. I'm not sure if he actually got the interception. The interception was actually by 20. Cruz Rodriguez actually making that reception, or the interception. So Cruz Rodriguez making the interception. Dominic Rivera was very fired up about it, but in fact it was Cruz Rodriguez with the interception. So turning it over, Chandler, it'll be 1st down and 10 for Future U from their own 46-yard line. 8 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 12-2 Future U here in the third quarter. Trevino out of the shotgun on 1st down and 10. A handoff going left this time to the outside. This is Sammy Tui Palotu all the way inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. It's a gain on the play of 23 yards. So Sammy cutting around the left side, showing that speed, and picks up 23. Move the chains. It's 1st down and 10. Future U at the 34 of Chandler. Sammy Tui Polotu with a 23-yard pickup. 1st and 10, Future U at the 34-yard line of Chandler. Trevino out of the shotgun. Martin to his right. 4 receiver sets. Hand off to Martin inside, stutter steps. Broke one tackle, but can't get away from Walker. A late flag comes in. There might have been a few words said. So a late penalty marker comes in. That might be unsportsmanlike after the play. Let's see what the referees have. Well, the referee said it was against the defense, but in fact it is against the offense and future U. Unsportsmanlike conduct against future U will cost him 15 yards.
I don't think he appreciated being slammed to the ground like that.
6:41 remaining in the third quarter. It is 12-2 in favor of future U, and 15-yard penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct. It'll be second down and 25. Future U at the 49 of Chandler. Nobody likes to get slammed to the ground. Trevino will go out of the shotgun. Martin to his right in the backfield on 2nd and 25. Future U at the 49-yard line of Chandler. Trevino gets a snap, rolls to his right. He's in trouble, and down he goes. He's going to lose yardage. Shaw and Beatham on the tackle that time. It's going to be a loss of 4 on the play, 3rd and 29. So Chandler's defense letting the Bears hang around and potentially come back and try to win this ball game. Future U leading 12-2, 5:40 remaining in this third quarter. Chandler's had their opportunities on offense, but really haven't been able to cash in. Future U, 3rd down and 29 from their own 47-yard line. They need the opposite 40 or 24 for a first down. Martin goes in motion. Penalty marker comes in. This will probably be a legal motion against Future U. It'll cost him 5 yards, making it 3rd and 34. So penalties have continued to move Future U backwards. Third down and 34. Well, officially it's 3rd and 32. Moving it back to the 42 of Future U. 3rd and 32, Future U from their own 42-yard line. Trevino out of the shotgun. They swing it out to Martin here. Backward pass. Dodges one defender. Martin cuts ahead, breaking tackles, and dragged down here on the near side at the 45-yard line, that time by Jaden Perez. 14-yard pickup on the little swing pass to Martin here to the left. It'll be 4th down and 20. Future U at the 44-yard line of Chandler. 4:15 and ticking in the third quarter. 12-2 in favor of Future U. 4th and 20. Trevino goes out of the shot. Well, a direct snap to Martin. He thought about punting it. He's going to take off to his left. Slips one tackle, but can't get away and drag down inside the 40 to the 37-yard line. Dragged down by Jacob Ocampo, and on downs, Future U, or I should say Chandler, will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Future U scored the first 2 touchdowns, a 15-yard touchdown run by Martin, then a 12-yard touchdown run by Martin. Both PATs were no good. And then Chandler getting a safety. .353 remaining in the third quarter, 12-2 in favor of Future U, and Future U letting Chandler hang around here. Chandler's had some opportunities but haven't been able to cash in with some good field position. First and 10, Chandler from their own 36-yard line. Ball pops loose and Harlow falls on it. It'll be a loss of 5 on the play, 2nd and 15. Temperatures creeping into the mid-80s. 2nd down and 15 for Chandler from their own 31-yard line. Huffman, the quarterback, hands off to Harlow going right. Hit and drop for a loss. Dropped by Alfred Trevino Jr., who also doubles as quarterback. A loss of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 18 for Chandler back at their own 28. So both defenses have really been making a statement here in the third quarter. 2:51 and ticking here in the third quarter, 12-2. Favor of Future U in the 10 and under ball game. Third and 18, Chandler from their own 28. They need their own 47 for a first down. Huffman out of the shotgun, has pressure, and this ball tipped up into the air. It's going to be an incomplete pass. So Huffman went down, and it'll be an incomplete pass. Bringing up 4th down and 18 for Chandler back at their own 28-yard line, and Chandler calls the first time out of the second half. One of our sponsors of the ball game, the Husband and Wife Law Team. For wrongful death or personal injury, call the Husband and Wife Law Team. Find the husbandandwifelawteam.com on the internet. Mark and Alexis Breyer, you see their ads on TV. Been around here, well established for a long time. Also, Shields Sporting Goods store down in Chandler. It's by the Chandler Mall. I want to thank Shields for supporting organizations like the Arizona Youth Football League that inspire the next generation of athletes. .223 remaining in the third quarter, 12-2 in favor of Future U. 4th down and 18 for Chandler from their own 28-yard line. The third quarter has been all about defense. Huffman gets a snap, fires over the middle into traffic, and it's nearly picked off at the 43-yard line by Future U. It was Rovira as well as Sammy Tuipolutu. It's better off that they actually drop that interception. They get better field position. And Future U will take over 1st down and 10 at the 28-yard line of Chandler. Third quarter has been all about defense. .216 remaining here in the third quarter. 12-2 in favor of Future U. Future U 1st down and 10 at the 28 of Chandler. Trevino goes out of the shotgun. He hands off to Martin inside, has a hole, cuts it to his left, breaks to the outside, slipped one tackle, stays on his feet, finally steps out of bounds inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line, a pickup of 15. So Martin, a slippery ball player, son of Coach Stephan, Bubba Martin, Stephan Jr. Future U trying to get a little bit of breathing room in between them and Chandler, as Future U is kind of let Chandler hang around. It is 12-2 Future U, 1:55 and ticking in the third quarter, 1st and 10. Future U at the 13 of Chandler. Trevino out of the shotgun, 4 receivers. To his left is Martin. Hand off to Martin going right. He is hit and drop for a loss on the play. Big tackle for Chandler and Brandon Walker, big number 32, and it's going to be a loss of 5, 2nd and 15. Little bit of a breeze picking up, like you said. You can see the umbrellas down here. Closing seconds of the third quarter. It's 12-2 Future U. Future U 2nd and 15 at the Chandler 17-yard line. 4 receivers set. Trevino out of the shotgun. Martin to his left in the backfield. Trevino throws near side, and it goes incomplete, a little bit low, and outside intended for Cole Manley. It'll be 3rd and 15. Future U trying to run their record to 4-0, while Chandler at the moment is 2-2. "24 seconds and ticking here in the third quarter, 12-2 Future U. This might be the final play of the third quarter. Future U 3rd and 15 at the Chandler 17-yard line. They need to get down to about the 3 for a first down. Trevino out of the shotgun, looks left, throws towards the end zone, and nearly a tremendous catch. Sammy Tuipulotu just couldn't hold on, but if he'd held on to that, it was going to be one for the highlight reels. It's going to be an extremely tough catch, but he nearly made it. Wow. Four seconds remaining in the half. 12-2 Future U. It's 4th down and 15 for Future U at the 17 of Chandler. Sammy Tuipulotu nearly made an outstanding catch. Trevino out of the shotgun with 2 receivers. Hands off to Sammy going left with blockers. To the outside, cuts it down to the 11-yard line, taken down by Walker. That's the end of the third quarter with Future U leading it by a score of 12-2, but a penalty marker is down at the 8-yard line. It was not enough for a first down. The ball will be spotted at the 11-yard line. There's a penalty marker, but not quite sure what they're going to call. Referees still conferring down there, but we're going to take a break in the action. It's the end of the third quarter, 12-2.
Have no idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Is that Peoria? No, that's Future U, isn't it, coming in? Right. I don't get it.
I think well, maybe because he doesn't want him on the track. I've got a short in this wire. I don't understand. This happens all the time. It's not like these are cheap. Or it's maybe it's the cord here on the camera. I can't.
Start the fourth quarter. It's 12-2 in favor of Future U, and on first down, a tackle for a loss. As it's going to be second down and 12 for Chandler inside their own 5, back of their own 3, and Chandler cannot afford to turn over the ball deep in their own territory here. Field position's been the name of the game, and right now, Future U is in control of the field position as it's second and 12 for Chandler back at their own 3-yard line. 9:15 and ticking in the fourth quarter, 12-2 Future U. Second down and 12. Hand off to Harlow inside. Nothing doing. Hit by that interior of the line for Future U. Sebastian Garcia stuffing the middle wearing number 98. It's going to be a loss of maybe a yard, a penalty marker on the play. Neither team can really afford, well, Chandler's already got their backs to the wall. And that's going to be a defensive penalty, and that's very costly for Future U, as it's going to give Chandler some breathing room. It's a personal foul against Future U. It'll be 1st and 10 for Chandler from their own 17-yard line. 8:40 and ticking in the fourth quarter, 12-2 in favor of Future U. So the personal foul penalty against Future U got Chandler out of the hole. First down and 10, Chandler from their own 17-yard line. Huffman hands off to Harlow going right. He is tripped up and he's going to lose a couple of yards. Bubba Martin in the vicinity on that play. Going to be a loss of a yard. Second down 11, Chandler from their own 16-yard line. Huffman back to throw, dumps it off left side. It's complete. Acevedo out of the backfield. Acevedo makes the catch on the far side for no gain. On the stop, Smith as well as Rovira. So a loss of a yard, in fact, also on that play on the little dump pass to the far side to Acevedo. It'll be third down and 11. Chandler from their own 16-yard line. Clock ticking at 7:20 and marching here in the fourth quarter, 12-2 Future U. Huffman throws here near side, and it was tipped in the backfield. Martin coming in, getting some good pressure and getting a finger on that pass. It was intended to the near side to Jaden Perez. And I believe we've got a timeout. Who called it? Chandler calling a timeout. They're second in the half. 7:13 remaining in the fourth quarter, 12-2. In favor of Future U. A pair of touchdown runs by Martin in the first half, 15 and 2 yards. The conversions were no good. Chandler getting a safety, tackling Trevino in the end zone after a faulty snap. That's the only score for Chandler. So Chandler calling a timeout. They've just got one remaining. Chandler facing a 4th and 11 from their own 15-yard line, trailing at 12-2. 7:13 remaining in the fourth quarter. 4 p.m. ball game is a 12 and under matchup. Future U against the Junior Peoria Panthers. Chandler has not punted the ball. They're deep in their own territory and they're moving backwards. I guess a penalty is going to be called against Chandler. They're moving that ball back to the 8-yard line. Be 4th and about 20 for Chandler back inside their own 10. Huffman out of the shotgun in his end zone, scrambles to his right. Being chased, and he threw it away, and on downs, Future U will take over. Trevino over in the vicinity amongst other gray shirts, and Future U is going to have fantastic field position as they take over. First down and 10 inside the Chandler 10-yard line. So the field position game has now been dominated by Future U here in this second half. Chandler has not been able to take advantage of the field position that they had earlier. 7:03 remaining in the fourth quarter, 12-2 in favor of Future U. Future U 1st and 10 at the 8-yard line of Chandler. Trevino will go out of the shotgun on 1st down and goal. 3 receivers set. A handoff inside. Nothing doing. It was a handoff to Reed Christensen. He was gobbled up by the interior of the line, led by Carter Collins and Noah Beatom. A loss of 2 on the play, 2nd and goal at the 10. It's running some time off the clock for Future U, but they can kind of put the ball game away if they should get it into the end zone here. Neither team has really taken advantage of their field position. It is 12-2 in favor of Future U. 6:10 remaining in the fourth quarter. 2nd and goal, Future U at the 10-yard line of Chandler. Trevino out of the shotgun, play fake. He throws towards the end zone. It's complete for a touchdown. The touchdown goes to Dominic Rovira, 10 yards on the pass play. And it's now 18-2 in favor of Future U. And things are looking up for Future U with just 5:57 remaining in the fourth quarter. And Future U will go for a 1-point conversion. A direct snap. Rolling right and a toss here to the near side. It goes incomplete. It was Maddox who threw the ball that time. It went incomplete, so the 1-point conversion is no good. Very tough to see these numbers on both uniforms here, so if there's a little delay in identifying the players, that's the reason. So Future U adding 6 points here with 5:57 remaining in the fourth quarter. Future U leading 18-2. A lot of breathing room now for Future U out of Tempe. Maddox will kick off for Future U. Been a long ball game. So Maddox will kick off for Future U. Harlow here on the near side. Malone on the far side, the left-footed kicker. Drills it to the far side, and Malone goes after it. The ball rolls out of bounds. So the ball kicked out of bounds by future U kicker Kovac Maddox. Chandler trailing 18-2 with just 5:56 remaining in the fourth quarter, and Chandler down to one timeout. So they're going to need a couple of big plays to try to get back into this ball game. They're going to spot that ball. It went out of bounds on the far side at the 35-yard line of Chandler. Future U, their teams have outscored the opponents 80-2 today. Game one, the eighth graders, Future U, won 62-0 over the Junior Demons out of Glendale. First down and 10 for Chandler from their own 35-yard line, and a timeout called the first by Future U. Take a break in the action here as 5:56 remaining in the fourth quarter. 18-2 was our score.
No idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. 5:56 remaining in the fourth quarter, 18-2 in favor of Future U. And Chandler with the ball first down and 10 from their own 35-yard line down to their final, just one timeout remaining. Harlow gets a direct snap, goes to his left. It's a foot race, has the first down and more, cuts back into the middle, slips a tackle, stays on his feet, cuts all the way across the field. Inside the 25, the 20, and he's going to go all the way for a touchdown. That is just what the doctor ordered for Chandler. It goes for 65 yards as Harlow, the quarterback, got that direct snap, 65-yard run, and it's now 18-8 in favor of Future U as the lead has been cut to 10. That's the thing here with 10 and under. If they could kick the ball and make it, that would be a 2-point conversion, but they have not been doing any kicking. So Chandler most likely will go for the 1-point conversion, and if they make it, they'll get within 9, but still quite a bit to make up with 5:35 remaining in the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. It's just what Chandler needed, the 65-yard run by Harlow.
If they could kick it too, it would be a one-possession game. I know you love that expression.
I hate it. Chandler will go for the 1-point conversion. Huffman goes out of the shotgun. Rolling to his right in the backfield. They go for one. Huffman rolling to his right, being chased. He's in trouble. Throws towards the end zone. It's incomplete. So the 1-point conversion is no good. Future U with Ma'afu amongst others giving chase that time, and the score remains 18-8 in favor of Future U. But that 65-yard run by Chandler quarterback Harlow made a big difference. 18-8.
Here's the replay, the start of the play.
The start of the play on the replay with Harlow, and he was all over the field. Great vision on that play.
How many yards was it?
65 yards.
Well, he ran probably
90.
90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5:35 remaining in the fourth quarter. 18-8. Future U leading it. Zane Awadala been kicking off for Chandler. Well, it'll be Azyfl actually kicking off for Chandler. Azyfl will kick off, and Chandler could use an onside kick. So Azyfl to kick. It is an onside kick. That is up into the air, and the ball is loose. Recovered by Future U. On the far side, Cole Manley getting on that ball, and that was anybody's ball for a moment. Future U and Manley came away with it, and the first down and 10, Future U from their own 42-yard line. 5:34 remaining in the fourth quarter. It is 18-8 favor of Future U, and just one timeout remaining for Chandler. Future U can run some time off the clock. We're right at the 2-hour mark in this ball game. It is about 2 p.m. The 12 and under matchup, Future U and the junior Peoria Panthers, were scheduled to start at 2. First and 10, Future U from their own 42-yard line. Trevino goes out of the shotgun. And a handoff this time going right. Not much doing. It was Sammy on that one, and the tackles made by Chandler, Acevedo, and Walker. A timeout is called, and you happen to catch to see who called it. Probably Chandler. A loss of 4 on the play. It'll be second down and 14 for Future U, now back at their own 39-yard line. The clock is stopped with 5:26 remaining in the fourth quarter. 18-8, Future U leading it. Chandler with their backs against the wall here. Future U, if they can get a few first downs and run the ball and run some time off the clock, they can wrap this thing up and move their record to 4-0. So second down and 14 for Future U back at their own 39-yard line. Trevino will go out of the shotgun. An empty backfield, 5 receivers. Trevino throws with a man in his face, complete to Sammy here on the near side, and he's going to pick up about 5. Taken down here on the near side by Jaden Perez. And a timeout is called by Chandler, their final one, as Future U had called the prior timeout. That was a gain of 5. It'll bring up third down and 9 for Future U from their own 44. Clock is stopped with 5:14 remaining in the fourth quarter, 18-8. In favor of Future U, they scored first. A pair of touchdown runs by Martin, 15 and 2 yards to make it 12-0. Both conversions were no good. Chandler got a safety before halftime to make it 12-2. Then 10-yard touchdown pass in the beginning of the third quarter to Rovira to make it 18-2. And then 65-yard touchdown run by Chandler's quarterback Harlow to make it 18-8. So that's where we stand right here. It is 18-8 Future U. 5:14 remaining in the fourth quarter. Chandler is out of timeouts. And Future U with third and 9 from their own 44-yard line. We were told it was going to be a good competitive ball game, and it has been. Third down and 9. Future U from their own 44. 2 receivers, Trevino out of the shotgun. And movement offside against Chandler will cost him 5 yards, and it'll be third down and 4 for Future U from their own 49-yard line, and they get the clock going again. Third down and 4 for Future U from their own 49-yard line. Trevino out of the shotgun. 2 receivers set. A long count for Trevino. Maybe some miscommunication here. It's taking a long time to get this play off. They hand off to Martin going left. Gets to the outside, has the first down and more, and finally chased out of bounds on the far side near the 40-yard line. And it's going to be, depending on where they mark him out, they mark him out at the 39 on the far side, a gain of 12 for Martin around the left side. They keep the clock running, 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, 18-8, Future U leading it. Chandler is out of timeouts. So if Future U can get a few more first downs and keep the ball on the ground, they can go home with a win and run their record to 4-0. First down and 10 for Future U at the 39 of Chandler. Trevino out of the shotgun. Handoff going right this time, and not a whole lot doing on that play. Handoff was to Cole Manley. Good job on that left side of the line, Acevedo. Also got big 49 Sage Seeley anchoring that left side of the defensive line. Guy that's had a big day on defense for Chandler, Brandon Walker, 32, one of the linebackers. Loss of a yard on the play, second down and 11 is Future U taking their sweet time as we're at 3.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 18-8 Future U, second down and 11. Trevino out of the shotgun. They hand off on a draw play behind right guard. Time they hand it off to Reed Christensen, and he picked up about 4 down to the 37-yard line. It'll be third down and 8. Future U at the 37 of Chandler. 3 minutes and ticking in the fourth quarter. 18-8, Future U leading it. And they're taking their time, running some time off the clock. Third down and 8. Future U at the 37 of Chandler. 4 receivers, and look like offside against Chandler. It looked like Sage Seeley maybe came across, and free 5 yards for Future U. They get the clock rolling again, or they keep it rolling. It'll be third down and 3 for Future U at the 32 of Chandler. Four receivers out of the shotgun, Trevino, and he gets Chandler to jump. Will be offside again on Chandler, the defensive line. A hard count, and it'll be an automatic first down for Future U. 2:09 remaining in the fourth quarter, 18-8. Favor of Future U as they're doing a good job of clock management here towards the end of the ball game. Future U leading 18-8. 2:06 remaining in the fourth quarter. They haven't moved the chains on the far side. I'm not sure what's going on there. Now they have. First and 10. Future U at the 27-yard line. Trevino Handoff going right this time, and Christensen with a run and tackle from behind by Walker. Just keep the clock running. 1:51 ticking in the fourth quarter. 18-8 in favor of Future U. Chandler's out of timeouts. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10. Future U at the 27 of Chandler. Chandler cannot stop the clock. Second and 10, Future U at the 27 of Chandler. 4 receivers. Trevino goes out of the shotgun. Reed Christensen lines up to his right in the backfield. And off to Christensen again with a hole, but he's going to be hit and dropped pretty immediately. Taken down by Noah Beatom. 51 seconds and ticking here essentially in the ball game. It is 18-8 in favor of Future U. .36 seconds and ticking. It's 3rd down and 10. Future U with the ball at the 27-yard line of Chandler. They can pretty much just take a knee. Trevino swings it out to Christensen, and he dropped the ball. Very surprised that they're passing in that situation, as that stops the clock with 15 seconds remaining. Don't understand that at all.
Especially a dangerous pass.
Yeah. If you'd run it, the ball game probably would be over. So it stops the clock with 15 seconds remaining. It is 18-8 Future U, and Future U 4th and 10 at the 27 of Chandler. They can simply take a knee if they want. Future U 1st down and 10 at the 27 of Chandler. Trevino out of the shotgun, 3 receivers. Christensen in the backfield, play fake, rolling left on the march. It was Trevino around the left side, but it was Maddox, not Trevino, that was on the carry on the quarterback. He ran it around the left side, good for a touchdown, but the clock stops with 4.5 seconds remaining in the ball game, and a penalty on the play. So check it. It was Kovac Maddox in at quarterback, wearing number 6. So Maddox in at quarterback. Christensen has been the running back. It's kind of the game that would not end here at the end. It is 18-8 in favor of Future U with 4.5 seconds remaining. They can simply take a knee if they want. It's 4th and 10. Snap going left as Maddox throws, and the ball is dropped, and that is the end of the ball game. So Future U winning this ball game by a score